Morning. First, let me make my apologies for not doing my meditation on Friday. I got to talking to my mama. Sorry, Dolly and the black dog. And you know how it is when you get to talking to your mama. Anyway.
I'm using my router without glasses in over here.
And next thing I knew, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, okay, I'll have Pat bring me over, da-da-da-da-da. So I apologize. I'm going to do the meditation tonight and put some beautiful little pictures there for those of you who meditate with your eyes open. I don't know why you would do that, but I digress. Your spirit and illness. You know, I believe that there is a reason for everything. Just like, my knee hurting after I started exercising. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the exercise at all. It is wherever I am spiritually at that point in life and the lessons that I need to learn at that point in life. It's not because or because it was cold and I got arthritis and it was this and I got this and it was that and I got that. It's because I needed to learn that lesson at that time. That's all, I think. So now what I do is I say, okay, knees, why are you hurting? And then I look it up in the Louise Hay book and I get her opinion on it. Louise Hay is the lady who cured herself of cancer. Having not even known anything about Louise Hay before 1983, I knew it was possible to cure anything and that there was a reason for everything because we healed my grandmother of cancer when I was 13, I think. So just in knowing that, I know that anything is possible. Where the mind goes, the behind follows. So now I'm asking my spirit, okay, spirit, you're starting to feel the body's starting to feel kind of good. What do I need to do more of, less of, da-da-da? So I made, as you know, I made all my doctor's appointments to get their opinion of what things are and aren't. And I feel good about that. So I can further educate my body on what it needs to, or maybe doesn't need to be doing, But in any case, people say, oh, well, I caught a cold. I went out in the snow and I caught a cold. What does the snow have to do with cold? Temperature isn't anything. Germs are. Thoughts are. What you claim yourself to be is what it really turns out to be. It's not the fact that, I'm some, fat black chick, so, people look down on me because, they're prejudiced against large people, whatever. You just make that up in your head because it doesn't matter what you do or don't think. The only thing that matters is what Tasha thinks about Tasha. And Tasha is the best person you could ever have in your life. So there, so, and whatever you choose to believe about yourself is what others is going to believe about you too. Whatever you put out is what you get back. The law of reciprocity. So now, of course, everybody's coming into work, sick and colds and this and that. And I'm like, look, body, we haven't had the flu in what? 2 years? When did I have the flu and talk to my dad? A year and a half ago. But in any case, there's a purpose for that happening, so I encourage you strongly to try not to fight it and take all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, if you got a meeting, take the NyQuil, DayQuil, whatever, and go handle your business. But if you don't, just let the body run its course. Let the spirit talk to the body and the body talk to the spirit and say, okay, now we're going to do this different, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to learn this lesson, we're going to do this and so, okay? Learn a lesson that the spirit needs to learn and keep on keeping on. That's it. That's the name of the game, because once you keep covering it up and hiding and ducking and dodging, you're just on a treadmill. You're on the thing that the hamster gets on and goes round and round and round. You're just doing that. So why do that instead of just facing it and say, okay, spirit, what do you need to tell my body? Body, listen to the spirit. Be in divine order with the universe. Let's all work together in one accord. You know? Not, oh, NyQuil, and pain pills and aspirins and, well, aspirin's not so bad, but, you know, all that other stuff. Because you got to remember, once it goes into, we are a spirit with a body. Remember that. We're not a body with a spirit. We're a spirit that's covered up. And after you put all those medicines in, and then it goes to your stomach and to your kidneys, to your liver, to everything, and it gets it all messed up. That's why I hate taking pills. I hate it. Even though right now my body is loving it because I don't have any more knee problems. For a minute my back was hurting, and I'm like, hey, we support ourselves in accordance to be on the same vibration as the great universe. So flow according to the divinity of the universe. Anyway, now I know that the back pain originated because I haven't been sleeping well. So I forced myself to literally sleep all day Saturday, I think. See, I've already lost track of time. Yeah, anyway, so I forced myself. Turn off the phone, turn off the computer. I put in Twilight or whatever makes me sleep really good. I know usually it's Matrix, but I think now I've switched over to Twilight. And I just forced myself to sleep every minute between Friday 9 o'clock and slept I think until 10 o'clock Saturday morning, something like that, I don't know. And I slept really good. I slept on the floor so I could spread out and roll whichever way I want to roll, you know. I'm talking to my body, and my knee is like, and I'm like, hey, be in divine order with the universe, go back to sleep. And I know I slept because my mouth was dry, so I know I was snoring all night. I probably woke up the whole apartment complex. You know? And it was wonderful. And in between that awake and sleep stage, you know, I just tell my body, I say, hey, you know what? All you blood cells, every cell, corpuscle, muscle, tendon, everything, you know, be in divine order with the universe and flow accordingly, you know? And today I woke up, I went to bed a little later than I should, trying to keep up with that reality show, what is it, Housewives of Atlanta? And so I tell my body, I said, when we go to sleep now, we're going to sleep like we've had 13 hours of sleep, okay? Spirit, kick in, make my body go to sleep. And I know I slept good in my chair because my mouth wasn't dry. Which means I can breathe fine through my nostrils, and I was able to rest completely, you know. So that was all good. That's all good. But I mean, you know, we have a lot going on in life. You know, everybody's the same. We all have stuff going on. So why not try to just remember your spirit and remind the body to just stay in divine order with the universe, and try to remember to let everything flow. And when I say flow, I mean, you know, so what? Aunt Sue didn't come and bring her figgy pudding. It's just figgy pudding, you know. I was frustrated myself because I don't remember where I put my cord, and I noticed I was getting frustrated myself as I stood in the cold at the bus stop. And I said, you know what, Tosh, it's just a cord. But my thing is I didn't remember where I put it. I don't like it when I do that, because I'm thinking if I did that to something so unimportant, what if I did that to something really important, you know? Oh well, it's just a chord. It's just a chord. I can listen to the radio still. I have to hold it to my ear or turn it up really loud or something, but it's just a chord, you know? It's just fitty-bitty. It's just, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that important to be getting upset over and letting it ruin my day and letting it ruin your day, you know? So let's remember, the Spirit already knows. You just got to get the Spirit to remind the body, you know, having a cold is not that important. Let it go. Whatever that vibration is of that cold, let it go. You have to be higher than that vibration to not attract it. So be higher than whatever it is and let it go. Because to have the cold, you have to be on the same vibration as the cold, or as the situation, as the negativity, as the whatever. When you should be shooting up here. And you're like, oh, hey, this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem, that problem, this problem. Oh, see? And you lowered yourself to the same vibration as the negativity. Let's remind our body, because the Spirit already knows. The Spirit has all the answers. You know, you call me, you call Sally Sue to get, you know, psychic answers and whatnot. Your Spirit already has all the answers. And if you would just be still, you could remember that. And once we are still, that's the reason why I say a lot of times you get sick of me hearing me say, you know, where the mind goes behind follows, and be still. Be still. Be still. Be still. Now, I can't always see for myself. I can see some things for myself. Other than that, I have to ask, you know, Jordan for a little help. And I am still before I ask him. I become still. And I say, okay, Jordan, what do you see for da-da-da? And he tells me, excuse me, be still. And when I learned in Sunday school, my Sunday school teacher, Mrs. Marie Higby, she'd always tell us, you don't catch a cold, you just let it go right by. And of course, you don't really understand that or have any concept of that notion, at least till, you know, 13 or 15 or so. So, Mom, what does she mean? She says, it means don't be on the same vibration as the cold. You have to raise your vibration so your body will stay in divine order with the universe so you don't catch the cold. Okay, cool. And as I get older, I realize even if you have a cold, flu, just be still. Just be still, you know, and learn whatever you have to learn while in that period of being not still. I'm not going to give it a bad name like sick or for cold, flu, influenza, whatever. You're just not still. And even when I had the flu, I knew I had to be still and just live in that moment so that I could understand the reason why I was there to begin with. Excuse me. So let's all be still and let our spirit talk to our body and remind the body it doesn't have to be sick. You don't have to be sick. You don't have to have, you know, an illness. Now, I'm not saying that there's no reason for illnesses or dis-ease. There's lots of reasons for it. Maybe last lifetime you did such and such, so you're using that to work it off this lifetime. And that may be the case for a dis-ease, you know, like AIDS or cancer or whatever. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different, okay? I'm saying if you choose not to have a cold or flu or headache or stomach ache or body ache or blah, 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 you need to get in tune with that body part and talk to it and tell it, we do not need to go through this. You know, everything has to flow together to stay in unity with everything else. Let's be still. We're going to be still together since I do the video, meditation video. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.